Before we talk about alignment, there is something important to name clearly. Alignment is not a mindset you force. It's a state your body allows when it finally feels safe enough to exhale. Let's do that once together. This video is for the women who have done the mindset work, prayed, planned, journaled, manifested, and still feel that quiet tension inside the body when it's time to actually choose. You know the right answer, but your body doesn't settle. If your shoulders stay a little tight, if your chest feels slightly braced, if decisions make your breath shallow, this space is for you. Because clarity doesn't disappear when you're unfaithful, unmotivated, or unprepared. It disappears when your nervous system doesn't feel safe enough to receive it. This isn't a motivational talk. This is a nervous system conversation. We're going to slow your body down enough for your clarity to catch up. And once you understand how your body actually decides, alignment won't feel so hard to reach. If alignment were purely mental, disciplined women would feel the most aligned, but they don't. That's not failure. That's information. I want to give you a simple framework I use called the body first decision hierarchy. Once you understand this, a lot of self criticism starts to dissolve. Here's what most people don't realize: your nervous system decides before your conscious mind does. In milliseconds, your body scans for safety or threat. Only after that scan does logic come online. So by the time you're trying to think positively or choose wisely, your body has already taken a stance. Your nervous system makes meaning faster than your thoughts. Before you can tell yourself, this is good, your body has already asked, am I safe here? And if the answer is unclear, every option feels risky, even the right one. When safety is missing, clarity starts to feel like pressure. Vision stops feeling like direction and starts feeling like a deadline. That's why alignment feels heavy for so many high capacity women. This is what it looks like in real life: overthinking small decisions, needing reassurance after you've already chosen, asking, is this God or is this fear? And feeling rushed even when no one is rushing you. None of that means you're unspiritual or indecisive. This is why high capacity women know what to do and still don't feel settled. Their mind is ready, but their body isn't safe yet. So alignment doesn't start with better thinking. It starts with helping your body feel safe enough to agree with what you already know. And that's what alignment actually feels like. Alignment isn't a thought. It's a sensation. I want to give you a second framework that makes alignment much easier to recognize. I call this the somatic alignment scale, because alignment isn't something you decide once. It's something your body signals in degrees. Alignment is a felt state. It's your body agreeing with your choice, not forcing it, not convincing it. Agreeing. When a decision is aligned, the body does very specific things. There's an exhale instead of a brace. The chest feels grounded, not tight. The jaw softens. The tongue rests heavy in the mouth. The decision lands instead of looping. Mental noise turns down, and quiet confidence replaces urgency. None of this is dramatic. It's subtle. That's how you know it's real. Alignment feels like your body agreeing with your choice. Now let's contrast that. Survival mode decisions feel like pressure, rushing, proving, fear of regret. That doesn't mean the decision is wrong. It just means your body is braced. Aligned decisions feel different. Internal permission, calm resolve, less compulsive checking, reduced mental noise. You're not rushing to reassure yourself. You're settled. Alignment feels like your body agreeing with your choice. If your body never felt this, it doesn't mean you're unaligned. It means your nervous system hasn't felt safe yet. So before we talk about how to get there, let me show you what even a small moment of alignment feels like. Nothing dramatic, just enough for your body to recognize the difference. And just to be clear, you're in control here. If anything I say doesn't feel right, you don't have to do it. You can simply listen. If it feels okay, let your shoulders drop just an inch. Unhook your jaw from your teeth. Let your tongue rest heavy in your mouth. Now take a breath in through your nose. You're going to exhale through your mouth, but let your exhale be longer than your inhale, like you're letting air out of a balloon. Notice what your body does when there's no decision to make right now. No fixing, no figuring it out, just noticing. If your body gave you even 2% more softness, that's your nervous system remembering you don't have to live braced all the time. This is the state alignment comes from. No urgency, no pressure. Under pressure, your body stops asking what's aligned and it starts asking what's keeping me safe right now. I want to give you another simple framework because most women think they're making aligned decisions when they're really making protective ones. Survival mode prioritizes short-term safety, not purpose, not alignment. Safety. Alignment, on the other hand, requires long-term internal safety, and pressure collapses choice into urgency. When everything feels urgent, the body doesn't evaluate alignment. It evaluates threats. This is why clarity disappears the moment pressure enters. Not because you lost discernment, but because your nervous system went into protection. You're not unaligned. Your body is just tired of being rushed. Chronic urgency, spiritual confusion, constant second guessing are nervous system patterns, not character flaws. Alignment requires internal safety. Safety comes from regulation, and regulation often requires support, not isolation. That doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your body was never designed to heal or decide in constant pressure. Most women don't lose alignment because they're careless. They lose it because they've been making life-changing decisions from a braced body. A braced body cannot feel alignment. If you've ever looked back and thought, why did I choose that? That doesn't mean you failed. It means you chose what felt safe at the time. So the solution isn't more pressure, it's more safety. And sometimes safety comes from not doing this alone. Before we wrap up, would it be okay if I gently shared one way you don't have to hold this work alone? One of the quiet myths high capacity women carry is if we just understand enough, we should be able to regulate ourselves perfectly. But regulation was never meant to be solo. Your nervous system learns safety in relationship. It calms when it's consistently met, not when it's pressured. That's why insight alone doesn't translate into peace. Bloom exists for women who are ready to stop white knuckling their healing, not because they're failing, but because their body deserves a regulated, consistent environment to land in. Bloom is not fixing, it's not performing, and it's definitely not urgency. Bloom is about identity, regulation, and being held in a healing environment that keeps sending your nervous system the same message. You are safe to soften. Bloom is not about becoming someone new. It's about letting your body catch up to who you already are. There's nothing you need to decide right now. If this resonates with you, you'll feel it. And if it doesn't, That's information too. In a moment, I'll share a gentle next step for women who want to practice this regulation in real life. So now that your body has had a chance to soften a little, let's talk about what support can look like next. For most women, the right next step is actually very simple. If this conversation helped your body soften even a little, start with the clarity reset. Let that be your first nervous system reset around clarity. It's gentle, it's self-paced, and it gives your body a chance to practice what we talked about here today. Some women need a place to start. Others already know they're ready for support. Neither is better. And if you know you're ready for supported work, Bloom applications are open. You'll know if that sentence lands softly in your body. If it doesn't, that's not a problem. No rush, no pressure. Alignment doesn't respond to urgency anyway. Whatever you choose, let it come from this place where your body feels just a little more settled. Alignment isn't louder. It's quieter. It becomes easier to hear when your body is no longer yelling for safety. Alignment isn't something you chase. It's not something you force. It's something you allow when your body feels safe enough to receive what you already know. Before you click away, just notice what your body feels right now compared to when we started. Even a small shift is evidence that your system can regulate. You don't need to do anything with this right now. Just let your body keep it.